Welcome to Football Fun exclusive podcast. Bruce alongside Chris. This is a place where you find real fans with authentic views. Tonight, Chris, how you doing, Chris?
I'm good, dude. I'm
All
good.
right, good, good. Tonight we have a fan with us. I'm not sure which club he supports. Mr. Bedrock himself.
It's a Manchester.
As Manchester. All right. Bedrock.
You
Good when you're
Hold on,
sharing.
hold on, Bruce.
Okay, go ahead.
Better.
Yes.
Start our fact, right? Ozil versus Xavi.
Easy choices. I'll choose Xavi any day.
All right, when I give me stats, Chris. Let me start Bedrock. Ozil, 634 games, 219 assists, 113 goals. Xavi played 883 games, scored 214 goals. 214 assists, 214 assists, and scored 109 assists. So Ozil has more assists and more goals in almost 200 games less, 234 games less. Yeah, but
So still going with Xavi.
statistically,
Well, is this stat correct? Is this stat a fact? Or you disagree?
Measure where they played. So Ozil played in Madrid.
both of them, both all right.
Both of them played in the big
All right,
team.
hold on. Stick up in. How good was Ozil in Madrid? I'm telling you, Madrid in La Liga. Right? In La Liga, he had 109 games, 19 goals, 54 assists, 73 goal assists in 105 games. That means he give me a goal assist 75% of what time he plays. That's phenomenal.
But is this a fair comparison though?
Good question.
Why?
Is it a fair comparison just based on the fact that number one, Xavi's a more deeper line playmaker?
Agree.
No, he's one of the two.
Yeah,
He was
but
on the
he's a
Barca team.
number 10.
So let's look at the assists, for example. If you're going to look at contributions towards goals as playmakers, because that's what their jobs are, right? Xavi was more of a deeper playing, not necessarily a box to box, but could do that than Ozil. Ozil was more attacking. So it would make sense in a team where when Ozil was at kind of one of the Galacticos, of course, with Di Maria, and you had Ronaldo Comaneci, Benzema.
That's a very unfair statement.
It would make sense for Ozil to have a greater contribution.
It really doesn't make sense. It doesn't, Bedrock. I go rebuke you, Bedrock. Xavi played with Thierry Henry, Eto'o, Messi, and Zlatan. I rebuke you for saying that, Bedrock.
All right.
They cannot say that, Bedrock.
I think the comparison would still be unfair between Ozil and Xavi because
No, none of them were known to score in goal. How?
number one, that Ozil was playing closer to goal.
True.
No, you can't say that. We can't say that because we're talking about the Barcelona team that was all dominant.
It doesn't matter.
All dominant. This team had 70% of possession most of the games. Most of the games, Bedrock, they had 70% possession. They were camping out on the enemy's box, just knocking the ball.
Right.
You're saying that he shouldn't get some more assists playing with Messi?
Who played number 10 on the Barcelona team?
Profile of both players is different.
It's three. It's a three in the middle.
It's in the middle. One holding and two hybrid, right? Besides
one holding, two attacking.
Two left and right, man. Yeah, so 4-3-3, right? Like City, like Liverpool players are generally number 10. Liverpool, we could say Firmino played the number 10 role, but the goal can come to the wing. In the Barcelona system, Messi, even though he's center forward, like a number 10, so he comes deep and pick the ball up.
That was later in his career.
No. He's never. Oh no, number 9, Chris. Messi
there was Eto'o. There was Eto'o. Then there was Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So even when Eto'o is there, Chris, Messi
was on the right.
He never stays alive. No part in the career, Chris. And Xavi played a lot of time with Messi. So what happens is that the comparison, I agree, the stat is not a fact because this stat doesn't give the other element of the game he plays. Ozil does nothing on defensive end, even at Arsenal. Xavi and Nesta are both, they call it hybrid, but they are fully box-to-back players. Yeah. For example, if you watch City play, right?
Yes. So playing on Arsenal, how much defending do you have to do playing on Barcelona, I mean? Barcelona under Pep Guardiola is look, no. I'm trying to understand here. No, you're playing with Thierry Henry. No. You're playing with Thierry Henry, Eto'o, and Messi. They scored 120 goals 2 seasons and you're telling me that Xavi didn't get a lot of assists from these games. Then you play with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, right? You win the Champions League. Messi scores 60 goals, winning Ballon d'Ors, and he doesn't get a lot of assists.
But
remember,
I know, by the time Barcelona was kind of still playing a double pivot system where you had Iniesta and you had Xavi kind of playing beside each other as a pivot, right? One would always be more forward, one would probably sit back and
Busquets sitting behind him. So,
it would make sense that a player like Ozil, like I said, I don't think it's an entirely fair comparison because it's almost like comparing Ronaldo and Messi with headed goals. Right? Of course, it would make sense Ronaldo would score a lot more headers than a player like Messi, right? So Xavi and Iniesta probably. I don't know if Bruce can pull his stats with Iniesta's contributions.
It'd be around the same amount.
The same amount. I think Iniesta is less.
And
Ozil's stat is superior to both of them.
So Chris, so in the midfield, Chris.
That would make sense.
Because both of them are in the midfield, Chris. So it's like one not being Ozil, I would be in the genuine number 10.
So you're saying that this argument is being stated based on the fact that one is the number 10 and the other is the two hybrids. So that's why one scores more than. Hold on. So I'm going to ask. Ronaldo played left attacking midfield or the left wing. Messi played striker. Ronaldo is scoring the same amount of goals as Messi.
So
how you explain that?
No, but then you also talk about the role the players were asked to play in those.
No, then you have to come with the rule. Come with the rule. Don't. So that's what I'm saying. Don't give me the position. Tell me about the rule that Xavi played.
You cannot look at one variable. You have to look at a couple of things. Number one, like I said, in that particular era when Barca was dominant, right? The centre forwards in the name of Eto'o and Zlatan and them guys could take a player 1v1 and finish.
Yeah, but who gave them the ball?
Right? Yeah, but most times when those players were getting the ball, because the whole Barca played and always had possession of the ball, you had players who were always supplying them, or they could easily turn one ball over the top.
I'm saying, even so,
it would make sense that
Xavi was so good at passing that he could have made this pass to them. He was so good at passing. That's our problem. Xavi is so good at passing, right? We know this, right? Now, Ozil is so good at passing. So there has to be something now that differentiates.
You're different.
That perspective too. Ozil probably would have played some passes that Xavi probably would not. Just even based on one playing further up the pitch, number one. Right?
Good point.
So if you think about a final pass into a striker's feet or into space, for example, somebody to run on, Ozil probably would have played a lot more of those passes in comparison to a Xavi. So of course it would make sense. Like I said, you can't look at one variable because if you look at the role that Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, even Rafael Marquez when he was in the team, when he sometimes played in the middle as well, and he had Mascherano, the roles those players played oftentimes was blocking off the lines, picking up the ball, keeping possession of the ball, not necessarily always picking a pass for a final opportunity. You understand? So Ozil, however, on the other hand, Ozil was a direct goal attacking kind of player. Got position, would take a free kick and score, would play a pass through and score, would you know what I mean? So or make an assist. So I don't think it's a very fair comparison to say Ozil based on the numbers.
The stat is not a fact then. The stat is not a fact. So the stat.
But Chris.
So you agree, Bruce? The stat is not a fact.
Not a fact. Concrete bedrock.
Yeah. As a footballer, I don't agree. So that's 2-1.
You divide the football into three quarters, right? Three quadrants in the football. So you have defensive, the midfield, and the attacking quadrant. You put Ozil in the attacking quadrant and put those three players in the defensive, in the midfield quadrant. So the players who play in the top three, in upper third, would have more goal contribution and assist than a player who play predominantly in the second half of the football.
Away from the goal, it makes sense.
Yeah, so hence why. So it starts to necessarily tell how good these players were and when they contribute to the team winning a football game. So for me, the stats not a fact. All right.
2-1. So Xavi is better than Ozil. All right. Cool.
All right. Bedrock, a pleasure, Bedrock, having you on the show. Thanks for tuning in. I encourage you to like and subscribe and to share this video.
For sure. Thanks, guys. Have a good one, yeah?
All right, cool. Take it easy.